It was supposed to be another heated but predictable political debate, yet what unfolded on live television that night left millions of viewers in stunned silence. Words were exchanged, tempers flared, and a single insult would ignite a storm that neither side saw coming. When Democratic commentator Jessica Tarlov called Senator John Kennedy a psycho on air, it wasn't just a slip of the tongue, it was the spark that set off one of the most unforgettable live TV moments of the year. The exchange began innocently enough. Both guests were on a major primetime talk show, dissecting the latest congressional stalemate. Jessica Tarlov, known for her sharp wit and fearless takes, was passionately defending her stance on social issues. Across from her sat Senator John Kennedy of Louisiana, a man equally known for his southern charm and folksy one-liners that often carried a sharper edge than they appeared. The debate quickly turned personal when Kennedy made a pointed remark about elite pundits who live in bubbles. Jessica's composure wavered, her eyes narrowed, her voice trembled just enough to reveal the frustration boiling beneath. "That's rich coming from you, Senator. You're acting like a total psycho," she snapped, her words slicing through the broadcast like a lightning bolt. The studio fell silent. For a heartbeat, the world stopped. The host tried to interject, but it was too late. The insult had landed, and Kennedy's expression changed, not to anger, but something far more unnerving. "Calm, ma'am," Kennedy said slowly, his voice steady as stone. "I've been called a lot of things in my life, but I don't let insults change who I may. I let them reveal who other people are." The line hit with the force of a hammer. Viewers later described it as the moment everything flipped. Tarlov's confident posture melted into awkward stillness. She tried to regain control, tossing back a rebuttal about his policies, but the senator stayed poised. Instead of sparring, he shared a story, one that shifted the entire tone of the conversation. Kennedy spoke about his early days in politics, when he was ridiculed for his accent, his small-town roots, and his unconventional metaphors. "They said I talked funny, that I'd never make it outside Louisiana," he said softly. "But I didn't fight them with anger. I worked harder, I listened more, because at the end of the day, people remember your grace longer than your grudge." His words carried a rare authenticity, the kind that cuts deeper than any political slogan. As he spoke, the tension in the room eased. Jessica, visibly moved, lowered her gaze. For the first time that night, her tone softened. "You're right," she admitted quietly. "That was out of line." It wasn't a scripted apology, nor one offered out of fear. It was genuine, the kind of honesty that viewers later said made the segment feel human again. Social media exploded within minutes of the broadcast. Clips of the exchange flooded Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Some praised Kennedy for his composure under fire. Others applauded Tarlov for owning up to her mistake. What united both sides was an unspoken truth, that in an age of outrage and viral shouting matches, this moment felt refreshingly real. The following day, Jessica Tarlov addressed the incident on her social media, admitting she had let her emotions get the better of her. "I'm passionate about what I believe, but passion should never turn into disrespect," she wrote. Kennedy, true to his word, responded with grace, "We all lose our tempers sometimes. What matters is what we do afterward." His reply drew hundreds of thousands of likes and sparked a conversation about civility in political discourse. Over the next few weeks, the viral clip became more than a political headline, it became a lesson in humility and restraint. Schools used it as an example in media ethics discussions. Commentators from both sides reflected on the dangers of dehumanizing those who think differently. Even late-night hosts, while poking fun at the drama, acknowledged the rare maturity shown by both figures afterward. By the time the media storm faded, something unexpected had happened. The incident that began with anger had transformed into a national reminder of empathy. It showed that even in a world addicted to conflict, redemption is possible, and that grace under pressure can be more powerful than any insult ever thrown on camera. In the end, Jessica Tarlov and John Kennedy reminded the country of something it desperately needed to hear: disagreement doesn't have to destroy decency. Sometimes, it's the moment we lose control that teaches us who we truly are and how strong we can become when we choose understanding over ego. That night wasn't just a clash of personalities, it was a story of two people who, for all their differences, helped America rediscover a little bit of its heart on live TV.